I'm back again. Um, I hope you guys had a nice break, had your little snack. Today we're going to do, some of us are going to do spelling, not everybody. What we're going to do, okay, so let me just read off to you. You probably already, if you already read your checkoff sheet, under spelling, this is what it says. Your teacher will give you your spelling words on the video. In other words, I'll be dictating the spelling words to you on the video. This year, there will be 3 spelling groups in my classroom. In group 1 are Nathan, David, William, and Josias. In group 2 are Josiah, Levi, and Alex. And in group 3 are Brielle, Josue, Elizabeth, and Anna. Okay? Group 2 and 3. I need you to find your spelling book from last year. Normally you get a new spelling book every year, but because of the long distance learning and because it's a little bit more difficult to give you information when you're not in front of me, the part of the spelling book that's a reference, I didn't want you guys to start all over again. It's already there. You've done it for 2 years and you can go back and refer to it when you need to refresh your memory. So we're going to use the same spelling book just this time. Hopefully we'll be back. Next year we'll get a new spelling book. Unless you guys finish spelling this year. Anyways, group 2 and 3, can you please find your spelling book from last year? And we're going to continue on from where we left off. So today I will not give you any new spelling words. I'm going to give you a chance to look for those. If you cannot find it, which you really should, you should have a little bookshelf with library of all your books in. Please have your mom and dad text me, and I'll see if I can get you another one. If not, we'll have to do it on line paper. I hope you can find it. From what I have in my spelling book, Group 2 looks like they finished the year last year with the word crime, C-R-I-M-E. If I'm correct, please have your mom or dad text me and say, and text me the last word that you have in your spelling book, okay? And that would be Levi and Alex, okay? They're the ones that were on that word. Okay, so Brielle, Josue, Elizabeth, and Anna, I believe that you guys left off. Let me see if I can find it. Your last word was rough, R-O-U-G-H. It's the R with the O-U off multi-letter phonogram. If I'm correct, can you type that word for me? One of your parents type it for me in their WhatsApp, either Brielle, Josue, Elizabeth, or Anna. If that's not the word, type in the last word that you have in your spelling book. I just want to make sure that we start off at the right place. We're just going to continue on from there where we left off last year. And spelling group 1, we're not going to have a spelling book for you yet. We're going to start you off on, let me find. We're going to start you off on special line paper. I'm going to put it up really close so you can see it. I don't know if you could tell, but there's dotted lines in the middle of the lines. That will help you with your penmanship, okay? So I will be checking penmanship in everything, whether we're doing history, literature, it doesn't matter what we're doing, I'm always checking your penmanship. So group 1, which was Nathan, William, David, Josias, I'm going to send this paper home. To right now, actually, yes, today I am going to dictate to you 4 words, okay? And those 4 words, today you will write each one of them 6 times each, okay? So the rest of this video will be only for Nathan, William, David, and Josias. Everyone else, you can turn off the video in just a minute because I will not be giving you spelling words today. Remember to write your name and date, group number 1, write your name and date on your spelling paper, okay? You will get every day. So today you'll get 4 words, Thursday you'll get 2 more words, and Friday you'll get 2 more words. All 3 groups, you are taking a spelling test every single day. But Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it's a practice test. Friday is a real spelling test, okay? So you will need, I will send home a spelling, I'm trying to think if I'm not going to give you a spelling test this Friday. We'll start the real spelling test next Friday, okay? The rest will be just practice, and you can use any piece of line paper. It's going to count. It's going to be like scratch paper. It's not something you're going to have to turn in when you take a, actually, no, you will turn it in. I'm sorry, you will turn it in. So these people, I'm sorry, Brielle, Josue, Elizabeth, Anna, Alex, and Levi can go ahead and turn off their video because we'll start our spelling words tomorrow, okay? Josiah, I'm sending home a spelling book for you, okay? I'm not sure how, I might do an extra video to help you catch up because we've already done a lot of work in our spelling book, but let me think about how to do that. I don't want to confuse you too much, but maybe I'll just take an extra 5 minutes at the end of every video to help you along in the spelling book. But you'll get your spelling book Tuesday night, so you'll have it ready Wednesday, and I will, actually, you won't get any new spelling words. Actually, you know what, Josiah, I will have a video for you, just for you, on Wednesday to help you fill out your spelling book. It'll be just for you. I'll write your name on the title of the video, okay? So you can log off now. So the only ones on my video right now are going to be spelling group 1, Nathan, William, David, Josias. Okay. So there should only be 4 of you on the video right now. So you have a paper like this. Remember, always write your name and date, upper right-hand corner, okay? And I'm going to give you your first spelling word. I'm going to give you 4 altogether. So you're going to put on the first line, you're going to write number 1. And you might have had some of these words last year. So I went back just a little bit. And if you guys do really well on your test, then I'll start giving you 6 words. I'll increase the amount of words you get, but we'll start off with 4, okay? So I'm going to give you your first word. And your first word is white. The piece of paper is white, and we're going to count how many syllables. White, that's 1 syllable. Listen carefully. Which phonogram was that? Write the phonogram. It's a multi-letter phonogram. Hua, I, t, white. Okay, I'm going to write it on the board. Make sure you write it first, though. Try to write it for yourself first. Okay, so the word white, I'm going to move my video closer so you guys can see better. Okay, we have a multi-letter phonogram. WH says hua, okay? And then we have a I. That is a vowel, and the sound of the vowel is I. It says its second sound. Can you remember why it says its second sound? Okay, if you answered, the E tells the I to say I. Okay, so we underline, it's rule number 1. We don't write the 1, but it's rule number 1, and it tells the I to say I, to say its second sound. Okay, number 2. Your word is paper. The paper is white. Paper. 2 syllables. So go ahead and write it. I'll give you a few seconds and then I'll write it for you. Okay. Pay, per, pay per. We have 2 syllables, okay? This is a vowel. Let me move this over a little bit. The vowel has 3 sounds. A, ah. This is the first sound, a. The second sound, a, is underlined, and the third sound, we write a 3 on it. A, ah. This says pay. It's a second sound. Why does it say a second sound? What makes it say the second sound? Does anybody remember? William, do you remember what it is, the rule? If you said that every vowel at the end of a syllable will say its second sound, is this at the end of a syllable? It is, so it's going to say its second sound. Now we move on to the second syllable. It's per, Nathan, do you remember what this is? If you said it's a multi-letter phonogram that says as in her, you're correct. Okay. As in her. We're going to underline our phonograms, our multi-letter phonograms. Okay. So we have pay, per. I want everybody to repeat with me, all 4 of you guys. This is how we learn how to read. Quite, pay, per. Okay. The next word is cut. The boy had a cut on his finger. Okay. Cut, 1 syllable. Cut. Notice when I write very slow, so my cursive comes out very nice. If I wrote sloppy, you wouldn't be able to read my writing. So I want you guys to do your best handwriting, your best penmanship, so I'll be able to read it, okay? So, this is a vowel, and it says its second sound. How many sounds does this have? It says 1, it's u, u, It's cut. It's the first sound. If it's the first sound, we don't have to mark it in any way. Okay? Cut. 1 syllable. I'm going to give you 1 more word. And the next word is sick. The puppy was sick to his stomach. Sick. Sick. 1 syllable. Okay. Sick. Okay. We have a multi-letter phonogram. But before we move on to the multi-letter phonogram, this vowel has 2 sounds. It says I. The second sound is underlined. Okay. It's the first sound. We don't mark it anyway. We just leave it alone. Okay. Now we have a multi-letter phonogram. That's called 2-letter k. Now, there's a rule for using this k. If we didn't have that rule, why don't we just write sick? Because that's a k, right? It's a k. Or why don't we write sick? They all say the same thing, I think. Sick, sick, sick. There's a rule. We use the 2-letter ka when the sound ka comes after the first sound of a vowel. So this is the first sound, so that means we cannot use this or this. We can't use the C or the K. It must be the 2-letter k because this is the first sound, okay? If this was a second sound, then we would use, maybe we would use something like, don't write what I'm writing, I'm just showing you an example. Psych, maybe? I don't know if that's a word. So it's a 2-letter k, okay? So let's read them together, all 4 of them. White, paper, cut, and sick. Those are your 4 spelling words for today. I want you to write each one of them. Let So if you wrote number 1 here, number 2, number 3, number 4, and you're going to write them exactly the way I did on the board. And if there's a syllable, you make sure you leave a space, okay? After you write your 4, then right here on this line, you're going to take white and write white 6 times going across. Make sure you leave a space between each word. White, space, white, space, white, and keep going. Then you're going to go down and write paper 6 times, cut 6 times, and sick 6 times. Tomorrow's video, the very first thing I'm going to do is you're going to get a piece of paper, or you can do it on the back side of this paper. You're going to take a test. I'm going to say these 4 words. You're going to write them here, but you're not going to turn around and look what you did the day before. Okay? You have to be honest, on your honor. Take a test without looking at your words. Okay? And then after that, I will give you 2 more words to add to your 4 words. Okay? I believe that's all. If you need to watch the video again, go ahead and watch the video again. Next week, I will be downloading a video on our phonograms. Okay? All right. We'll see you tomorrow. Be ready for your test. All right. Bye-bye.